Hello everyone. So some interesting news here. Ukraine has reported an act of sabotage destroying a crane carrying North Korean Kn-23 missiles in Siberia. I'm going to read the statement in full for you. GUR destroyed a railway train with North Korean ballistic missiles and ammunition. As a result of a simultaneous explosion of railway tracks and rolling stock on the Trans-Siberian Railway, a military train transporting North Korean ballistic missiles Kn-23/Kn-24 and wagons with expendable shells for the Russian army was completely destroyed. The operation took place more than 6,000 kilometers from the front line. A powerful detonation of the missile warheads caused the complete destruction of the logistics hub and the suspension of rail traffic in the entire area. Details of the explosion: nothing survived. According to sources in intelligence circles, GUR special groups have been tracking the routes of strategic cargo movement directly from the border with the DPRK for a long time. Point of impact: remotely controlled explosive devices were placed under the rail and critical components of a train on a complex stretch of the main line. Detonation: the explosion of the first cars caused a chain reaction and detonation of the warheads of the Kn-23 missiles. As a result, with a force of tens of tons in TNT equivalent, a crater more than 15 meters deep was formed, and the train itself, together with the locomotive, was completely incinerated. Scale of fire: as a result of a scattering of burning fragments of solid fuel rocket engines, the fire engulfed the adjacent forest belt and railway infrastructure. Satellite systems recorded large-scale anomalous thermal spots. A source in the GUR, the defense military: the cargo with which the enemy planned to terrorize Ukrainian cities was eliminated on approach. Not a single missile from this echelon will be fired again. The logistical arterial channel has been significantly cut. Consequences for the Russian Federation and the reaction of the special services: as a result of the operation, the Trans-Siberian Railway, the main artery through which the Kremlin received military aid from Pyongyang, has been completely blocked. It will take Russians weeks to restore the roadbed, power grids, and clear the metal debris. So this comes shortly after North Korea announced that they would deliver ballistic missiles to Russia, in Ukraine's own statement that they would target them. By the sounds of it, this is a great operation destroying the train and cargo. No video or photo has been shared yet. Siberia is very isolated, and this presumably took place in an isolated rural area, so it is unlikely we will get one. I don't think we even have camera phones in that region. You'd get burned as a witch. But hopefully, we'll get some satellite imagery. This is likely carried out using proxies. Ukraine has done similar before. Acts of sabotage using Russians who are opposed to Putin to support Ukraine, or even sometimes just hard up for a few bob and think it's worth a risk. This would probably be the best attack in such a manner to date. In the past, we've seen these similar groups and actions sabotage railway lines, blow up Russian trains, set fire to aircraft, and even blow up some Kh-52 helicopters. But I don't think we've seen anything on this scale, destroying an entire train carrying ballistic missiles. Hopefully, we'll get some satellite imagery soon. Now, I don't know where exactly this occurred, other than somewhere on the Trans-Siberian Railway in Russia's Far East, which is shown here. I'd guess deliveries of missiles are transported from North Korea to nearby Vladivostok and then moved via train to reach the frontline areas in Russia's west, near Ukraine. So, somewhere along the Green Line in the eastern side was the area sabotaged. The Kn-23s are these: short-range ballistic missiles with a range of around 900 kilometers, able to be launched from mobile road platforms like these seen in the photo here, railway cars and silos. They have a warhead of between 500 to 1,500 kilogram, depending on type, and look very similar to Russia's Iskander. So that's it for this video. Hope you found it interesting. If so, please click like and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Thanks very much and take care, everybody.